views and opinions expressed on the SKO Radio Network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO Radio Network will promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or condition.
Welcome to the SKO Radio Network. You can find us online at skoradio.com. We're also on the TuneIn app where you can listen with your mobile devices on the Google Play and Apple Store. Find us on social media at facebook.com/SKO Radio Network. You're tuned to the SKO Radio Network and online at skoradio.com.
You guys ready to talk?
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Hey, let's talk.
Hey, let's talk. Hey, let's talk.
Welcome to Let's Talk, where we talk about things. Let's talk about stuff.
Okay, let's talk about pissing.
Let's talk about pissing.
Yeah, we're talking about pissing. We were talking about pissing before we were getting ready to go in here.
I'm Dylan Thompson. To my left, Mike Haig. Across from me, Aaron. I can't pronounce your last name.
K-back.
K-back. All right. I want to say it Kavik.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
K-back. Right. Mike Haig, there you go. Aaron K-back, Earl McCune, myself, Dylan Thompson. We're all here. Pat Morrow on the phone, expecting an Asian at some point tonight.
Yeah, well, we could get an Asian. He's not delivering any orange chicken. I don't know what that is.
I'm wearing pineapple shorts.
You are
right?
Is that smell?
It does have that smell.
Hey, it smells good, right?
I was wondering where that came from.
I
can't imagine that was
and the air conditioning's finally working.
The air conditioning's working, so
again,
it's not as...
I was going to say, in this heat, I think that smell is all of us at this point.
It probably is.
Yeah.
It smells like funky butt loving.
Well, I didn't shower for 2 weeks, so
it wasn't crotch pockets.
Crotch pockets.
Yum. Gross.
Everybody, welcome to Let's Talk. This is a show where it's different hosts from different shows every show, and we talk about anything and everything in the news and whatever else comes to our mind. Well, like I said, let's start it off with LeBron James. Let's take it around the table here. Go ahead, Dylan, and we'll go around to go Dylan, Mike, Aaron, then we'll go to Pat, and then I'll finish off.
I mean, where's he going? That's the big question.
He's going to Disneyland right now, probably.
Yeah, well, LeBron, he was in the Decision Cave, which that needs to be a reality show, the Decision Cave. And
if anyone hears a slight hum in the background, we had the fan on because it is hot as freaking balls in here, so we do apologize.
Yeah, it's like 150 degrees outside, so
if you hear a little noise, if you hear a little
in the studio,
if you hear a little background noise, that is the fan running.
It is actually currently 82 degrees in the studio.
Yeah, it's warm.
It is.
I was thinking about stripping down to my underwear, but
hey, man,
I don't want to do that.
We're not going live today, so
no. No video today.
Look at you.
Yeah, thank God.
No videos.
So, I mean, it's a toss-up between Cleveland and Philly for him.
Yeah.
Honestly,
you're not thinking L.A.?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think if Philly can assemble the right team, he'll go there.
Yeah. All right, Mike, what do you think?
I think it comes down to kind of like Dylan just said, whoever assembles the right team for him.
Right.
I mean, he wants to win. That's his thing. That's been his thing since day one. He wants to win.
He wants to win.
And I think he just needs a team to back him up, and he's going to go wherever that is.
Okay, Aaron, what's your thoughts on this whole deal?
I've been trying to learn as much as I can about what's going on, and here's my take.
Okay.
He's not staying in the East. Period, paragraph, end of story.
Okay.
There is not a team in the East that's going to be able to put anything together that is going to erase the consummate ass whooping that he's been getting.
Oh, there's another one gone in this inning. Sorry.
Hey, Edwin's finally hitting home runs. Yay! Thank goodness. It's only he's only 20th. Usually at this point in the season he's like up to 50. He's not staying in the East. He's going to go west. He's going to go somewhere where he can actually compete and have a chance, because he's not going to have a chance in the East. Listening to local media, reading local media out here in Northeast Ohio, everybody keeps talking about how, now that he's opted out, that the Cavaliers can offer more money than anything else. Do you realize this guy can pretty much wipe his butt with $100 bills?
No,
it's not about the money.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue with the Cavs too is they can only offer him so much money because of the fact that they bought a championship.
They did. Yeah.
Truth and fact, they bought 2016. They
bought 2016 and got lucky with 2016. Let's not kid ourselves.
No doubt.
They owe Kevin Love an obscene amount of money. They owe Tristan Thompson and J.R. Smith obscene amounts of money.
Right.
For what did we get this year from them? Realistically,
we can get dick.
Not shit.
Nothing. We got our third straight Eastern Conference title, which up until this point has been never even thought of. When we had the teams, when we had the incredible teams in the late 80s and early 90s.
Fourth straight actually, but fourth straight.
My bad. We had the Greg Elo, Brad Doherty teams in the late 80s, early 90s. We couldn't even get that far because Michael Jordan was standing in our way.
Exactly.
Right. So we'd certainly have that to stand on.
Right.
But in my mind, I'm thinking Lakers or Rockets.
Okay. Let's go over to Pat. Pat, give us your thoughts on this.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I thought as of a couple of days ago that he was heading for he's either going to stay in stay in Cleveland, or he's going to go to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the deals from what I heard and saw over the last couple of days or so, it's all falling apart.
Right.
There really isn't a whole lot of big deals out there. They were trying to get that one guy for L.A. What the heck was his name?
The kid from San Antonio?
Yeah, the deal fell apart.
Yep.
I mean, he ended up re-signing with San Antonio. So that pretty much took the Lakers out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I kind of think he might do the right thing and stay in Cleveland. It's either going to be Cleveland or Philly, like everybody else says. So thanks.
Well, let me add my 2 cents little thing too. Everyone made valid comments here and very valid points. It's not like when he left before. If he decides to leave, in this case, I really, in a way, wouldn't blame him if he did. Okay.
No.
I'd love to see him stay, but I wouldn't be upset if he goes. I think if he does do it, he'll do it the right way this time. He's not going to do it like he did with the big announcement last time.
He did it the right time the right way when he came back.
Yeah, he did the right way when he came back, and if he decides he's going to leave, he's going to do it the right way. And if he did, can't blame him. I mean, we don't know. None of us know the ins and outs of that front office and day-to-day life behind the scenes.
No.
None of us do.
There's 2 different things that are happening now that weren't happening when he left the last time. One is he is actually talking to the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
I think they understand what his point is. They may already even know what he's going to do. And the other thing with that, the Cavs, from what I understand, are the ones that can offer him the largest amount of money at this point in time.
Right. But I don't think it's going to come down to money though. I mean, he's got his $1 billion contract with Nike or whatever the hell it is.
I respect the guy.
He could give a rat's at like $32 million, for example. Is it going to mean a whole hell of a lot to him to stay?
No.
So it's like, well, whatever. It's not money. I think it's just going to be who can build him the best team, who's going to give him the best chance to win. But I'll tell you right now, if he does stay, Ty Lue's going to have to go.
Absolutely.
You got that right.
I mean, that's
Ty Lue is not.
He's not the guy that everyone because when he first came in,
LeBron's coach.
When he came in, LeBron supported Ty Lue, but as time went on, LeBron started to see Ty Lue's not no coach. LeBron's coaching that team more than Ty Lue is.
Yeah.
So, back in the day, baseball had their player managers.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we have that in basketball?
Yeah.
Honestly,
right.
LeBron could be a player manager and succeed.
Yeah, I mean, it's
very well.
You could.
Any team
like
that
the Flint Tropics.
Any team that builds like that, you even get that in football. You got teams that build everything around their quarterback.
Right.
And I've always thought that is so wrong because what happens when your quarterback gets hurt? Or what happens when he gets knocked out of the game for a year?
Right.
You're screwed.
And
that's the same thing that's happening
It happened
with
to
the
the
Cavs
Patriots.
right now.
It happened to the Patriots last year. Or not the Patriots, the Packers.
Yeah. That whole team was built
It
around.
happened to the Packers.
Yeah.
Once Aaron Rodgers went down.
That was all built around Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Period. Once he went down, that team, done. I mean, that's the thing now. I mean, if LeBron goes, it's going to be rebuilding time, period. You know, I mean, it's two choices. Okay, we got LeBron. We have to build a team. We have to make a winner. If LeBron goes,
they need to rebuild whether LeBron is on that cast or not.
But they need to rebuild smart and give him some decent players. They need to give him a couple veterans to play with.
They need to keep Kyle Korver around.
Yeah, they need to keep the veterans around.
They need to shit can Kevin Love.
Yeah.
They need to shit can JR.
JR's got to go. I'm not so sure on
Tristan
Kevin Love.
might be able to squeak it out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Tristan might be able to sneak it out and be all right. You know, but it's a maybe.
What would this team have done? Say what happened last year with Kyrie leaving. How would this team fared any different with Kyrie? What do you think?
We'd have swept through.
Yeah.
Up to the Warriors, and it probably would have been Cavs in 6.
Yeah.
If Kyrie was healthy.
If Kyrie was healthy, yeah.
Because
right now,
keep in mind,
right now the Celtics aren't really happy with keeping Kyrie.
You also got to keep in mind that Kyrie went through a knee surgery halfway through the season,
right,
and didn't produce for Boston.
Right.
No. So right now, I know Boston's looking to dump Kyrie, from what I've heard.
Which I think is ridiculous.
We also have to address the reason that Kyrie did not want to stick around is because he thought he was good enough to be the man on a roster somewhere else.
He's not.
He has to put that ego down and be a part of a 12, 15-man squad again.
Here's the thing.
If
he's not his dad,
around,
okay? He's a hell of a player, but he's not his dad.
If the Cavs can bring Kyrie Irving back somehow,
he's going to put that ego in check.
In the next couple years.
I can see him come back in 19.
And he can put that ego in check.
I can see him come back in 19.
And he can work with LeBron.
Yeah.
Or 20, I should say.
We will take another championship.
Easy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. But that's the key. If he can put that ego in check and say, I can get behind LeBron and I can let him, be the leader again and, put my ego in check and just do what's right for the team.
I hate to say this, but you're never going to see that.
You
probably
we are chasing dreams too. But yeah, you're absolutely right.
But
we're not going to see it.
It's worth
bringing up.
It's worth discussing.
It's worth a fantasy booking.
On the sports side of things, but like I said, my point I was getting at, none of us knows what's going on in the front office behind the scenes.
No.
And it's his job. Okay, if you're not happy in your place of employment, if you got a chance to leave, he's going to go.
Take it.
Right. And the other thing that
it's just reality. Just like any one of us would be in a job that we don't like the employer.
Absolutely.
And it's like and a good thing was said. Because I kind of went through some of this myself. A lot of they don't quit their jobs.
They quit their bosses.
They quit their bosses.
And there's rumors.
And that's what's happening. And that happens
with
the NBA people all the time.
There's rumors swirling now that Dan Gilbert doesn't want LeBron.
I've heard that too.
Doesn't like
I've
LeBron.
heard that. We've heard that for the last 10 years.
Right. So
we've heard that for a while because LeBron is telling Dan what to do. That's like me telling Earl how to run the studio. Are you kidding me? Forget about it.
Right.
No.
Let me give you guys another scenario.
All right.
Say LeBron does leave. Say he goes to Philly.
Okay. Say he goes to Philly. Okay.
Let's say he goes to Memphis. Right.
Okay, I've heard over the last 6 months, I've heard a lot of talk about LeBron wanting to play with young LeBron.
With his son.
Okay, there's two scenarios that he could do this with. Number one is he could take and just wait it out, get a 5-year contract, play because his son will be in the NBA in 5 years. Okay, on the other hand, he could become part owner of a team such as the Cavs, and he leaves for 3 or 4 years like he did with Miami, turns around and then comes back here to finish out his career with his son. Think that's all possible?
I don't think you're ever going to see something like Ken Griffey Jr. in NBA.
It'd be great to see it, but
I don't think that a man who
LeBron
is
himself has said he wants to do that.
I don't think you're going to see a man who's 15 years deep into his career go another 5. I mean, if his kid,
but you got to remember, he got
15.
But you think about it. If LeBron would have went to college for 2 years, he'd only be 13 years deep in his career. He did. He came straight out of St. V. Guys his age, if they did and they're still playing, they'll have max of 12 or 13 years in. LeBron's got 15 years in. Everyone thinks, oh my God, he's old. No, LeBron's still young. He's still young enough. He can still go another 5 or 6 years.
They said if he was to sign a 5-year contract, he'd be 37, I think.
And that'd be a good time to retire.
He's 33 right now.
Right.
Yeah, he's 33 right now.
So he'd be 38 when he retired.
He can do another 5-6 years, but he's not going to do it playing 82 games.
No.
He'll probably play a half a season schedule.
Yeah. Because I think I read somewhere this was the first
year
year he played 82 games.
Yeah. In 15 years, it's the first season that he played 82 games. And, Greg Popovich was the one that popularized guys not playing 82 games.
Right.
He's the one that was like, hey, I've got guys that, we're going to win if we sit them.
Right. The other thing that, that's been talked about on the backside that's nobody's bringing up now is Savannah and the kids don't want to live out here anymore. They want to live somewhere else. They want to live where they want to live a more They
want the nice weather year round for one.
Exactly. They want the nice weather year round. They want the lifestyle. They want I think somebody called it the Beverly Hills lifestyle, but they certainly want to live somewhere a little fancier than
a little
Northeast
more
Ohio.
high profile than Cleveland.
They don't want to have their birthday parties at our bowling alleys. They want to have them out west.
Well, he's got his own in the house, so he can come on.
Right.
But I mean, I've been to LeBron's house. You go down LeBron Street, they got all these normal houses on the street. Then you got his giant ass mansion. I mean, that's another world on a small street, in Fairlawn. I mean, really. I mean, you go down that road, you go down, you turn left, his house on the right. Okay. You go down, you got the guards and the gates and everything. It's another planet once you cross those gates. I've been through there. I've been in there. I've done some work in there for him on his pin setters. It's another world. Once you cross into you're in another planet. You're in your own country.
It's like the Skywalker Ranch in Fanboys.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Peter Griffin wanted to have his own country.
Right. LeBron's got that.
LeBron's got that inside his little deal. But here's the thing: you think about it. You're in Northeast Ohio. You get the shitty winters.
Yeah.
You get the crazy weather all year round. They want and you're right. I think they want that lifestyle. They're freaking. They got enough money to last 20 times over. 20 lifetimes over. They got enough money to forever, and they want to live that lifestyle. I think you're right. LeBron, being, hey, I'm a hometown guy. I don't think he necessarily wants to go, but he'll do what's best for his family.
Agreed.
Period. I don't think he necessarily, because he can come home. I mean, with that kind of money, he can come home anytime he wants. He's got the money. He can come home anytime he wants, and he's got the house. If he wanted to come home, he can come home.
Yeah.
But I think he wants to do what's best with the family. I think it's going to come down to a family vote. What do you guys think? What are we doing? LeBron's a family man.
Made his decision.
Oh, I think so too. I think his decision is made.
Knows.
I think he's going to take it down because he's enjoying the speculation. I mean, it's good publicity for them anyway. No matter how you look at it.
They're not allowed to sign or anything until
the
next.
6th.
What is it? Friday or Saturday the 6th?
Right.
The 6th is when they.
Who the hell is this?
What? On the Indians game, Mark Rzbinski?
Rosetsky. You grow up with a lot of Polish folks. You learn how to pronounce those kind of names.
Never seen that dude pitch before for the Indians.
Okay. But anyway.
Might have been a call-up.
Might have been a call. But anyway, just getting back on topic here. You're right. I think he has made his decision. And he might even wait a couple days after the minimum date to announce it.
Yeah. He might.
He might.
I think you're going to see it by the 6th.
You think you're going to see it on the 6th?
I think you're going to see it by it. He said he would announce it after the 4th of July.
Yeah.
The last I saw.
I think he'll announce it. Well, see, Friday's the 6th. I think he'll wait. Here's my prediction. He'll wait till Saturday the 7th. This is my thought.
I'm thinking there will be a fireworks show on July 4th above his house. Whatever team colors show up above his house, that's where he's
Purple
going.
and yellow.
Purple and yellow fireworks.
Purple and yellow. He's going to the Lakers.
Going to the Lakers.
Yeah, we're gonna make the announcement through a fireworks. It's just like with the Pope. Okay, if you see black smoke or if you see white smoke, whatever.
I thought you said the poop. You said the Pope. Holy
the Pope.
crap.
we're gonna have a fire. Okay, and depending on what color the fire is, whether it's we made our decision. If not, we're gonna keep deliberating.
Right.
And they choose a new pope. I don't know.
The College of Cardinals is still in the Sistine Chapel trying to figure out where LeBron's going to go.
That smoke was actually created by the burning ballots. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only on Let's Talk.
Only on Let's Talk.
Sports to the Pope.
So the Pope is going to announce where LeBron's going.
I think the Pope's going to make the announcement. Yeah.
That's right.
LeBron knows what he wants to do, but he's got to get it cleared through the Pope first.
The Pope's going to get in his little Pope-mobile and get those tires that smoke different colors.
If you see yellow smoke, he's going to L.A. If you see maroon smoke, he's staying here.
Oh my God.
Hey, Memphis is still a shot.
No, someone actually texted me the other day. We were talking about where's LeBron going to go? He's going to go play for the Browns. Okay, he's going to switch. He's going to switch sports.
He played football in high school.
Yeah, he played some football. He's going to play for the Browns.
Perfect.
He's going to be the new quarterback.
Well, he took the number 23. He's going to do like Jordan did.
Yeah, there you go.
Start playing different sports.
Oh Jesus!
I've heard the Browns are. Personally, I've watched enough of that, and listened to enough of them, that I think they're probably going to do about 6 wins. I think the over/under's 5.5.
We were talking about
that. They're not going to win another game. They're going to go 0-16 again this year.
I'm going to say 3. I'm going to take the under and go 3.
I'll take 6.
Say 5.
Yeah.
I'll say
I was going
money
3.
in 5.
I was reading.
Vegas has got it the over/under at 5.5.
Yeah. I think
I'll take the under.
I think they will stun.
I'll take the under.
The Steelers week 1. I think they'll stun them. I really do.
And not win another game the rest of the year.
No. I think they've got a shot at a few games this season, and I think that if they're able to stun the Steelers, they're going to have a lot of momentum going forward. And I think Tyrod Taylor is the guy to be able to get it done.
You better believe that.
I can't believe it, but Tyrod Taylor is going to be the guy to get it done.
We're going to find out. We'll definitely find out.
All this and more next.
Let's move on to the next thing. How about the freaking Heat, guys? Come on. I mean, not the basketball team.
Miami's really. Oh wait.
Yeah, no.
Not the basketball team. The temperature.
The scorching hell that is outside.
Yeah, how about 2 months ago it was like 30 degrees?
Yeah. We were just saying this before the show. It's like this is and it ties into what we were saying. If you want consistent weather, Ohio is not it.
No.
This is if you want all 4 seasons in 1 week, you're right here. Because I will complain. I do not complain about the cold weather.
No.
Because if you're too cold, put on another jacket. Right. Okay. You've already yelled at me about taking off my shirt in the studio. I can only go so far. If I'm too warm, I can't run around naked.
I would like as long as no one's here.
I would like to, but I can't. So I will complain about the heat, and it is hot as testicles out there.
It is.
True.
It's starting to cool off in here finally, but not much.
No, not
starting to
much.
a little bit.
Not by much.
Very little.
A little bit, but at least it's better than it was about 35 minutes ago. 35 minutes ago, we were
just before the show started, it was hot, sweltering hell.
Yeah. It's dropped by like 2 degrees.
Yeah, well, it's still 82 in here.
Yeah.
So it's not really much better yet. It just feels cooler, I think, because we got the fan on in here. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. With the fun part was when I was in post-op on Friday, my wife was telling the nurse that they were talking about foods to feed me while I was nauseated from the anesthesia.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I'm going to make him matzo ball soup tonight."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, soup when it's 90 degrees out?
Please, God, no.
Yeah. You know what? Then just throw a couple ice cubes in it. Wait till it chills out.
Yeah.
But there are some times that and we talked about it. It's just like I've been really wanting chili.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And this is not the time to be eating chili.
No.
But the ice cream places. There's like 3 or 4 ice cream places I drive by on the way here.
Yeah.
And the lines just wrap around the building.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Hot, especially a nice hot day. Nothing like a good cold ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
That ice cream challenge place that you were talking about, I bet they're packed. People trying to.
Yeah, when we went down there to do that
Sundays.
Oh my God, It was
If we did that on a day like today, it would be a milkshake.
Yeah.
In
no time.
minutes.
So it'd be a drinking challenge.
It'd be a
no
drinking
shit.
challenge.
But we're definitely gonna do the ice cream thing.
Absolutely.
We'll have to pick a Sunday and go, and I think it'd be a good day to go as a Sunday. You know, we can all go and
Since it's a Sunday.
since it's a Sunday.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Is that guy's name Seaman?
His name is
So I
Seaman.
thought.
The guy that plays for Oakland.
Seaman.
That just hit the ball and got thrown out.
Yeah, Seaman.
His name is Seaman.
S-E-M-E-N, Seaman.
There's
Outstanding.
an eye in there.
Number 10 for the Oakland A's. Look him up.
His first name is Dick.
No, Seaman is his first name. Staines is his last name. I just looked over and I saw a guy with Steeman on his back.
Seaman.
Steven Seaman. Is that his first name, Steven? That's like so unfortunate.
No, I don't know.
I was going to say he gets picked on.
I said
at school.
Seaman, but I don't know. I'm going to look it up here. Seaman.
Yeah.
Good old Google.
Good. Go to the Google machine. Everybody whip out your phones.
Okay, let's find out who Seaman is for Oakland.
Oakland A's.
Marcus. Semien. Marcus Semien.
Semien.
Marcus
not,
Semien.
That's not much better.
No, that's not Marcus Semien. That guy was named Seaman.
Come on, give me a roster. I'm scrolling through a bunch of crap.
Got him.
Let's
He's
see.
out.
Wonder if his first name is Jack.
Well, I popped it up. You know, it's semen analysis in Oakland, California. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. They get a Yelp review.
Oh, God.
Yeah, number 10. Here we go. Here. Number 10, right here at the bottom. Marcus Seaman.
No, it's Semien. It's Marcus Semien. But anyway, yeah, the first thing I popped up is Seaman, Oakland. It says semen analysis in Oakland, California, a Yelp, okay. Semen analysis, the sperm bank of California. Hey, there you go, Dylan. We can refer Troy to that.
Perfect.
The sperm bank of California. The following factors are measured. No, I'm not reading this shit.
No. He didn't get him.
He's safe.
I'm
He
not
missed the
reading this
tag.
shit. But,
He missed that tag all day.
yes, he did.
How about half a second?
Oh, yeah, he missed it.
Yep. He just got under it.
He just got in
under
there.
the tag.
Yep. Got in under the tag. Definitely.
Got in by a semen stain.
Oh. Crotch pockets.
Moist.
Moist. All right, let's take a quick break here, guys. All right, you listen to Let's Talk on SKO. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, I am Debbie McKeon from Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure you tune in to our friend Ben every Monday from 6 to 9 p.m. on Ben and Friends. Guarantee you might find a friend.
Hi, this is Casey, and if you're a fan of video games like I am, you'll love the Game Jam here on SKO Radio every Saturday afternoon. 4 hours of the best video game music of all time, from the 8-bit tunes of the 80s to the more orchestrated hits of today. It's everything you love about video games. It's the best way to waste a Saturday afternoon without a controller in your hands. It's the Game Jam, Saturday afternoons from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the SKO Radio Network.
Sports, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Some Kind of Radio. Its weekly mission to cover all pro and college sports, to seek out your opinions and give you mine, to boldly go where no sports show has gone before. Wednesday nights, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern, here on Some Kind of Radio. Call in at 330-871-4422.
Are you ready for a new concept in manliness? No? Well, it's time to throw down your clubs and climb out of the caves. The onslaught of masculinity is upon us. Tune in to the Manpocalypse with Mike and Aaron every Thursday night from 7 to 10 p.m. right here on the SKO Radio Network.
Hi everybody, Debbie McCune from Some Kind of Radio Show. Don't forget to tune in to us every Friday from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time, only on SKO Radio Network.
All right, we're back on Let's Talk. Phone lines are open. If you'd like to give us a call, give us a call at 330-871-4422.
Well, that was short.
Yeah, just like quick breaks.
That's not very nice.
Quick break. Quick break.
You can't talk about Aaron like that.
Oh, hey, now. He's not even in the studio.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is. We're talking about something short, and never mind. Anyway.
And there you are.
Anyway, there we go. Yay.
All right, well, we've talked about all of our things for the night, so good night, everybody.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah,
What's next?
What's next? Well, what's next, Dylan?
Sex with sporting goods?
No, God, no. No sex with sporting goods.
Sex with toasters?
Sex with toasters. Jesus Christ. You know what we should talk about right now?
Sex.
No, there's no girls here to talk about sex with.
Fine.
Why you want to have like a bunch of dudes? You want this isn't the freaking the meat show. The never mind. This is. Yeah, well,
Phrase your words carefully.
This isn't the meat packing show here, okay, guys? Come on. We're not talking about meat packing. But anyway, we're not talking about meat unless we're going to talk about barbecuing and grilling. Because it is 4th of July coming up.
Right.
We're into July already. This year is flown by. I mean, we're already into the 7th month of the year, and it's flying by. We're in the 4th of July time. Fireworks is fireworks are coming out. Everyone's gonna be grilling. I don't know, personally myself, I'm probably gonna work myself. I'm probably gonna have working because that's basically what I'm doing right now. Normally on the 4th of July, I mean, I'm usually pulling out the dogs and the burgers and doing all that good stuff, but I'm going to be doing the work thing this year, so that's okay, though. I don't mind.
Well, as I mentioned before, mic's not on. There we go.
It is on now.
Now I can hear.
It's on now.
As I mentioned before, this is really going to be more about just kind of relaxing and taking it easy. I did pre-order Ready Player One, so we're gonna have a little sci-fi movie marathon.
There you go.
We're gonna grill some meat. We're gonna have a big dinner. I haven't quite planned exactly what it is. It might be something crock pot or pressure or Instapot related, but we haven't quite gotten to that point. But what we do in Brunswick is we go across the street there's this orchard across the street,
mm-hmm.
and the orchard part of it is actually down in a valley. So we sit up on the top of the hill, and from the top of the hill, we can see about 7 different fireworks shows from all sorts of different cities. So we've been doing that for the last few years. And, the kids get a kick out of it. They bring sparklers, and they wave their sparklers around and have a good time. And I try to stay up for it. And that's kind of been our 4th of July thing. My big thing is trying to stay awake for it because usually I have to go to work the next day. So.
Right.
And especially since it's on a Wednesday and Thursday's my early day, so I can get out here to do the show. So what I'll probably end up doing is taking a nice fat nap and just pulling an all-nighter and watch me try to function here Thursday night.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, like I said, I usually just, usually I'm doing the burgers and usually I'm going to a buddy's house. We usually cook out. Usually later in the evening there's a bonfire, but this year, like I said, got working a new job, so I got to be probably going to have to work, and that's fine. I have no problem with working, that's saving money that way.
Bonfire didn't sound like a bad idea, but I'm really interested in looking at what we were just talking about, the heat.
Yeah.
And hottest testicles. Can I still say that in mixed company? Or
absolutely.
Do I have to behave myself now?
No. Testicles is okay. Is testicles okay, Dylan? Yeah. Okay. Testicles is passed.
Testicles are fine.
Testicles
right now it is 93 degrees in Akron.
Right.
Okay.
It's only 10 degrees cooler in here right now.
And ironically enough, the 3 does in fact look like testicles.
It does.
There you go.
There you go.
Hot as balls.
Hot as balls.
Wednesday, July 4th, morning thunderstorms and a high of 94. So, yes, let's have a bonfire.
Absolutely.
Because that'll make sense. Let's make it hotter outside.
Let's make it hotter.
Burn stuff
you're
down.
You're not going to see 94 Wednesday.
You don't think I'm going to see 94 when it's
89 to 90.
So,
there's a cold front that's going to come through tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to drop things. You're going to get a little rain out of it, and it's going to drop things down to about 90, and that's going to be that way for the rest of the week.
I love how my weather app says the temperature is going to be this, but it's going to feel like this, and the feeling temperature is always like 20 degrees hotter. It's like,
well, that's because they're combining the dew point or the humidity with it. They've actually got somebody somewhere at some time that actually said, "Hey, this feels like 102 degrees, even though it's 94." Well, what's the humidity? Oh, it's 38%. That's how that all came about. I do a lot with. I actually volunteer for the National Weather Service. I'm a storm spotter out here in Ohio.
Oh, there you go. Well, coming out to Medina County, we should be having our tornado season here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And they come.
I know the guys are running that out there too.
The fun part about the tornadoes, when I first moved to Medina County, the tornadoes do actually go down the street. Because there was the first one that we had. This one of my favorite tornado stories is I never really got this close to one until we had the one that went down the street that was like 2 blocks from us. And we lived in an apartment building, so it's like, okay, well, where can we go in this apartment building, in our apartment, that would be considered safe? We got to close all the doors, get away from the windows, get somewhere where we're towards the center of the building. So we all huddled into the bathroom. We have all our Wi-Fi devices. My daughter and my wife and I are all watching TV or videos or stuff on our mobile devices in the bathroom while this tornado warning is going on. And the tornado really did just do a number down the street. There were wires and poles and stuff the next morning, clean up and everything else.
How long ago was this?
This was probably now 4 years ago.
I seem to remember, was it about this time or a little earlier?
Maybe about this time, maybe almost a little, maybe right about this time. If anything, maybe a little bit later. But right around this time.
I remember one that went about this time.
Yep.
What's going on here?
Ben's joining us.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, he couldn't find his way back to the studio. He got lost.
Ben!
Or did you actually get arrested for speeding this time?
I don't know if he's actually on the line or not. Cause
on the line.
Am I still here?
No, okay, you're still there, Pat. Yeah.
Pat's still here.
Ben was not there.
I remember one about, well, crap, come on. Oh, sorry about that. I remember one that went down, that came through Medina, that went over and through Copley, and ended up over Lakemore, and that was probably the same thing.
That was the same. That was right around the same time frame, because it was in the same season, and we were at the Medina Library.
Now Ben's with us. Hey, Ben.
In Medina proper.
Hey, Ben.
And they huddled everybody that was in the library down into the basement.
Whenever you hear anything on the news about a storm spotter or Skywarn, that's I run the program for Summit County here.
Oh, there you go.
I know pretty much everybody at the National Weather Service. I'm sorry I'm breaking.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
You're clear.
So is Ben with us now?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Ben, are you using your one phone call to ask one of us to bail you out of jail?
No, I'm on hole 7 right now of a par 4.
You're a dick.
You were supposed to be here in the studio and you went golfing. Thank you.
You go, I'm going to go home.
I don't feel well.
I'm on hole 7 of a par 4. You're a dick.
He got thrown out of his house. He lives on the golf course now.
You guys actually believe that shit. That's funny.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No. I wish I were, though.
Yeah. No, you're at the ball washer trying to wash your balls.
I mean, I got a few dirty ones. 6. I got like 2 dirty ones. So.
His would fit.
We lost Pat.
No. Was he on? It sounded like he was on Like Skype.
Yeah, he actually is. Pat,
Wow,
call
yeah,
back.
he
Yeah,
does sound-
yeah. Pat, we lost Pat for a second. I don't know what happened. We lost Pat. Pat just dropped off the line.
Oh no.
Pat, call back. That was weird. Real
Oh,
weird.
the buttons.
Are you surviving over there, Aaron?
Who, me? No.
Yeah. No.
No. I'm having a scream
No.
fest every time we take a break.
Yeah.
The medication is wearing off, but that's a good thing because I still have to drive home.
Yeah. Jesus.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
driving through Peninsula in that shape?
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Peninsula, that'd be easy.
Not with all
You
the deer
are
in the park. I actually, on the right medication, I might actually try to run a few of them over.
Right?
Let me explain that when I get home. Why is the front end of the car smashed up? Well,
You don't see the deer in the back seat, baby?
I brought us home dinner.
Yeah.
You just have to skin it, kill it, and cook it. Wait, I did the kill it part. Never mind.
You see, what had happened was.
So no shit, there I was.
No shit, there I was.
I wonder if Pat had an internet drop off because he's not even on Facebook right now.
Whoops.
Oh, the hot. I mean, there's been some stuff going on with internet signals dropping off because of the extreme heat. you know.
Oh, yeah.
But interesting. So anyway, we'll wait for Pat to call back.
I heard what you were saying though about storming all week or storming most of the week.
Yeah, Pat. Ben tried to say he was on hole 7 of a par 4 golf course right now.
Yeah.
I told him he's a dick, but he's actually playing golf. So
No, of course not.
No, I'm actually
Too hot to play golf.
he's playing putt putt.
Oh, okay.
No, I have a pitching
Poot
wedge
poot.
though, and I'm in the backyard.
In
I'm sorry.
Pompano?
In Pompano, yeah.
Ben, did you say you're pitching
In Pom-
tonight?
No, Ben's
Yeah,
catching.
Pitching in the backyard. One hand pitching.
That's great, Ben.
Sure, your neighbors love you.
Yeah, they're all, and they're actually grilling right now, next door.
Oh. Yeah, Pat called my phone.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The
Let's see.
apocalypse
Uh-huh.
taking over.
Interesting. Let me, I don't know, we'll try something here in a minute. We'll take a quick break and I'll reset the Skype. There we go. Ben, I'm going to have you call back in a minute, okay? Well, I'm going to reset the Skype here real quick. We'll take a quick break.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right, I think there's an issue. But we'll deal with it. Be right back.
Hey everybody, I am Debbie McKeon from Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure you tune in to our friend Ben every Monday from 6 to 9 p.m. on Ben and Friends. Guarantee you might find a friend.
Hi, this is Casey, and if you're a fan of video games like I am, you'll love the Game Jam here on SKO Radio every Saturday afternoon. 4 hours of the best video game music of all time, from the 8-bit tunes of the 80s to the more orchestrated hits of today. It's everything you love about video games. It's the best way to waste a Saturday afternoon without a controller in your hands. It's the Game Jam, Saturday afternoons from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the SKO Radio Network.
Sports, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Some Kind of Radio. Its weekly mission to cover all pro and college sports, to seek out your opinions and give you mine, to boldly go where no sports show has gone before. Wednesday nights, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern, here on Some Kind of Radio. Call in at 330-871-4422.
Are you ready for a new concept in manliness? No? Well, it's time to throw down your clubs and climb out of the caves. The onslaught of masculinity is upon us. Tune in to the Manpocalypse with Mike and Aaron every Thursday night from 7 to 10 p.m. right here on the SKO Radio Network.
Can't find anything on the ham bands to listen to? Well, there is an alternative.
Join Pat and Dale on Ham Radio Heaven Saturdays noon to 1 Eastern, where we discuss the world of ham radio.
So join us on Saturdays from noon to 1 Eastern Time and see what in the ham world awaits you. Ham Radio Heaven is heard exclusively on the SKO Radio Network.
When Cousin Billy's cell phone just won't cut it anymore, contact M. Hague Photography for all your photographic needs. Weddings, family portraits, model shots, newborn and maternity photos, and so much more. If you want your memories to last, contact M. Hague Photography, where we believe that you are the key to beautiful memories. Call today, 330-430-9747, or email us at mhagephoto@gmail.com to book your memories with us today.
Hi everybody, Debbie McCune from Some Kind of Radio Show. Don't forget to tune in to us every Friday from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time, only on SKO Radio Network.
All right, we're back on Let's Talk. We had a little technical malfunction, but, you know, that kind of happens. We got Pat back with us. Ben hasn't called back yet, but Skype locked up. Try to reset it.
Heat and computers don't mix.
No, heat and computers do not mix at all. But all right, Pat, you with us? Okay, he was with us.
You know what? It's Canada Day.
It is Canada Day.
And the Canadians and Canadians are attacking. They're attacking our Skype.
Damn it. Well, Pat was with us, but he's not with us again. So, anyway, the line is available for Pat and Ben to call back. Those of you
anyone else.
Or anyone else, give us a call at 330-871-4422. We'd love to hear from you. As everyone is stuffing their face right now. Yeah, good. Yeah. All right.
Best food I've had in 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
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 You've been eating MREs, so
yes, I have.
Yeah.
There you go.
What was your favorite MRE? Is there even one?
Cheese tortellini.
Cheese tortellini?
That is a good one.
Cheese tortellini.
All right, so I'm
chili
dating
mac.
myself, but we didn't have cheese tortellini when I was eating MREs.
Did you have the MREs or was it all canned shit?
No, we had the MREs.
Okay.
And I remember the chili mac.
Chili mac is
Chili
still
mac
very
was-
good.
yeah.
All right, Ben should be with us. Ben, you there?
Yes. I'm here.
What else? Tuna is a good one because that's all like prepackaged before the Army gets a hold of it.
Right.
So, you know, it's good.
Fresh is what you're saying.
Fresher. I mean,
Fresher.
so you remember when the 2012 Olympics were going on and M&Ms had to deal with them and all that?
Right.
We just got those M&Ms in the MREs. Not even kidding.
Nice.
So, you know, you got your
6 years
six-year-old M&Ms, you know.
Still good. Still good, man.
Well, M&Ms never
What
go
are you
bad.
guys munching
Right.
on?
What's that, Ben?
I said, what are you guys munching on?
A little bit of
Chipotle.
chipotle.
If you were here, you'd know.
Right. Earl's had MREs before. I left a case of them at the old work.
And they're still there.
Are they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And they're probably going to be good for another 10 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Easily.
Actually, we're. I was going to be a sarcastic one, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be sarcastic.
I was gonna say we all wanted orange chicken, but a certain Asian didn't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say some chick's box, but I'm not. Well, we're not doing that.
No.
We
No.
have to be
let's
nice.
not go.
We have to be nice. We have to be good.
Yeah.
Save that for
There's
Friday
some
nights.
people that look-
We save that
No.
for Fridays.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh.
Moist.
Moist. Ben likes it moist.
Oh, you better believe
All right,
it.
let's add Pat back in. This should be Pat Morrow. Pat, are you back with us now? Okay, it's got Ben. Okay, Pat, you with us?
Yeah, I'm back.
All
There
right.
we go.
There we go.
I hate testicle itches.
Yeah, so do I. They make cream for it, but it never works. But anyway, yeah, we got okay. So Pat and Ben are with us now. The Skype is reset and functional again.
For the time being.
For the time being. Well, heating computers and, heat and everything. It's still 82 degrees in the studio right now. But,
And
anyway.
air. What? There's no air in there.
I reset the air. I left it off for like a half an hour. I think the condensers were frozen. So it's actually blowing it's blowing cool air out now, but it's got a lot of work to do.
It's got a lot of work to do.
It's got a lot of work to do, that's all. But it is, according to that, it's 82, but it does feel cooler in here than it was an hour ago. An hour ago, it was like, oh, Jesus. So.
And it is supposed to be cooler, but it is supposed to be hot still.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it was actually cooler up in Michigan
I think Pat
than it
was
is
trying to
down
talk.
here. I can't hear him.
I can't hear him either. Pat, you still there?
All right, your mic is really, really light right now. All right, Pat's going to call us back. Another testicle itch there.
Testicle issues.
He's not scratching his testicles.
They're sweaty.
Yeah, mine are. I know.
I don't know. Pat was sitting here earlier. I think his one nutsack was hanging out, but one side of his nuts was hanging out when he was sitting here in the meeting because he had his shorts on.
Fortunately, I was next to him, so I couldn't see that.
I was sitting across, so I'm looking.
Yeah, you had a full-on view.
I know. I'm like, oh my God, I think his nuts are hanging out, but nah.
Why do you think I used that point in time to start taking medication? Like, I need to hallucinate this one away.
Because Aaron was sitting right next to me. I think I'm right, Aaron. I think the one ball was dropping. A little bit.
That's why I took a pill. I'm
yeah.
Like, I can't. No,
can't handle it.
I need to unsee this right now.
It wasn't good. You didn't need to see it. It was one of those, nothing to see here. Really was nothing to see. But no, we had a staff meeting here earlier today. And we went over a bunch of stuff, getting ready for...
we went from talking about testicles to talking about staff.
Yeah.
Staff meeting. Are you sure it's confused with staph infection?
Staph infection.
Ben's got a staph infection.
Ben is a staph infection.
No one's supposed to know that. Jeez, Earl.
Yeah. Well, the difference between a... well, here's the thing, Ben.
Asian.
No. I was going to say, the difference between, I was going to say between an Asian and a Ferrari, right? Well, we don't have a Ferrari, but we got an Asian on staff.
Good one. I like that one.
Yeah. Well, never mind. 653. Give us a call if you'd like to join us. 330-871-4422. We'd love to hear from you.
Everyone, take a minute. Admire the score of the Indians game, 13-3.
Holy shit! When did that happen?
Last
I saw was 5-2. Last time I looked. Whoa! What I miss?
4-1.
Rest we got the thing right here, and I'm like, wow! I'm completely missed it. And we only got one out and two men on.
What inning?
Top of the eighth.
Top of the eighth right now, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm too busy outside golfing.
Yeah, sure you are.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm playing golf. Yeah.
I never said I was tired. I said I gotta start packing.
Oh, but playing golf's not packing.
No.
I'm laundry and waiting for laundry. That's packing. I got a lot to do. I'm busy.
You're not talking your way out of this one. You're in a golf course playing golf. It has nothing to do with anything that you said you were going to be doing when you left the meeting today. You are busted. Into tiny little bite-sized pieces.
Busted. He's busted.
Dude. Yeah, Asians know how to golf, though.
You have to show me how to do that.
Asians can't drive, but they can golf.
Asians can't drive, but they can golf. Can you golf, Ben?
Oh, yeah, Asians.
So you can't drive, but you can putt. That doesn't say much about you, Ben. I'm a little bit concerned. We're going to have another one of those private...
There's a lot of things about Ben that are concerning.
Ellie is calling us. Ellie's calling us. Let's
take... Now we have to behave.
We really have to behave.
Damn it.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi, Ben, don't lie.
Hi, Ben, don't lie.
Don't lie. You gotta pack, But you're not packing, you're playing golf.
Ben's fudge packing.
I'm in my I'm waiting on my laundry, so I thought while waiting on my laundry, I can just hit 4 golf balls around in the backyard and wait until my laundry's done, and then go home and pack. So I'm not really golfing on golf
If you're
course.
doing your laundry, do your laundry. Here in New York, people will take the stuff out of the dryer or washer or whatever and just put it in a basket and use your machine. Then you could lose some of your stuff.
Oh,
You know,
just
I'm sorry.
I remember my mom.
But that was like somebody important.
You know,
Oh,
every
my
time,
kid.
every time Ellie calls in and I hear her just admonish somebody or on the air,
Yeah.
it reminds me of my grandmother when I was younger. when I was like 10, 11,
Oh, so I can say
10,
what
10
I
11 years
want.
old.
That's right.
I
It's
would
a
say
free country.
I'd be like, no, I'm not bashing. It's like a flashback for me here.
Oh, no, I didn't
act
think
up.
you were bashing.
I'd act up. I'd act like me,
Mhm.
and Grandma would just like, oh, the hell you didn't. Here
The
we
hell
go.
you didn't.
You know, and here I go. I'm telling you the what for, and here comes the Jewish guilt, and I would be crying after like 2 sentences, and here's Ellie just letting me relive that all over again. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
She's just doing her part to help you out there.
I'm feeling more and more welcome every day.
That's good. Good. That's the whole point.
And you said,
Hey, if I bitch at you, I can't.
She cares.
She cares.
That's right. She cares if she's bitching at you.
Hey, what are you doing? How you doing?
Anything important going on there, Mike? Nothing?
18 hits.
Nothing really important?
He was just bored.
Oh, he's bored. Wow.
Well,
that's his middle name.
Someone
I'm bored.
talk to
What?
me.
way to
Bored.
show up.
What?
Nothing. I'm not even. Forget that.
What?
He
That-
said something about show up.
Ben, stop playing with yourself. You're embarrassing.
Sorry, I'm playing with my balls.
Oh, Jesus. That's for the save that for the Friday show, Ben.
Is that why they're dimpled?
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Well, I got 2 yellow, 2 white. So I mean, 2.
Well, when they turn yellow, dude, you have a problem.
Yeah, you've got a real problem.
If your balls are turning yellow, you might want to have a doctor look
See,
at that.
yeah, you know what? Next commercial break, I'll give you the number for my urologist.
Yeah, you need to go to the emergency
Listen
right
to
away.
Ellie.
Yeah, go to the doctor right away. Have them check those things out.
I saw the witch doctor. He told me what to do. Bum 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 bum. I
Bum,
saw
bum.
the witch doctor. He told me what to do. Bum bum. He
Bum, bum,
said
bum.
Ben's got yellow balls.
Jesus Christ. Ben's got yellow balls.
This is what the heat does to us.
Yeah, it makes us go crazy.
Yeah.
They didn't give us any refreshments, you know. Like, you think they would like give us bottles of water here? Oh wait, we did. But we're not drinking that right now. We're drinking. Well, Aaron's the only one being smart enough to drink water.
He kind of has to.
Dylan's on the coke. He's snorting it. Jesus.
Moist.
Dylan,
Moist.
Don't do coke. What did
Say what?
I said, Dylan, don't do coke. What did I tell you about that?
He's not listening.
He's
to
not
you.
listening.
He's not even on his headset.
Ben is telling you not to do coke.
Ben's telling you not to do coke.
No.
Oh, we only have an hour left to go, guys. Let's take a break. You listen to Let's Talk here on SKO.
Too hot.
We'll be
Too
right
hot.
back.
All activities canceled.
Hey everybody, I am Debbie McKeon from Some Kind of Radio Show. Make sure you tune in to our friend Ben every Monday from 6 to
Miss
9
Ellie.
p.m. on Ben and Friends. Guarantee
Hello.
you might find a friend.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, this is Casey,
Hot,
and if you're a
and
fan
you?
of video games like I am, you'll
yeah,
love the
same
Game
here.
Jam here on SKO Radio every Saturday afternoon. 4 hours of the best video
But you're in a
music
place
of all
with air
time,
conditioning.
from the 8-bit tunes of the 80s
I'm at, well,
to the more
the
orchestrated
building
hits of
has air
today.
conditioning.
It's
Well,
everything
no,
you love
kind of.
about video games.
What, do you not
It's the
have
best
air
way to waste a
conditioning in
Saturday
your place?
afternoon
No,
without a
the
controller
wiring in my
anymore.
house couldn't
It's the
take
Game
an air
Jam,
conditioner.
Saturday afternoons from 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern.
So I have a
only
fan on, I have a
SKO
squirt
Radio
bottle,
Network.
and I have cold watered down soda.
Sports, the final frontier.
There you go.
These are the
Anything
voyages
that
of the
helps.
Starship, Some Kind of Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Its weekly mission
Yeah,
to cover all pro and college sports, to seek out
And
your
it's supposed
opinions
to last
and
over
give
a
you
week.
mine, to boldly
Yeah,
go
it's
where no sports
supposed
show
to
has
storm
gone
here
before.
throughout the week, so-
Wednesday nights, 7 to 10
I'm
p.m.
ready
Eastern,
for 4th of
here
July.
on Some
That
Kind of
ugly
Radio.
guy's going.
Call in at 330-871-4422.
I have no intention of frying ribs
Are you
and
ready for a new
chicken.
concept in manliness? No?
No, it's
Well,
Shove
it's
it in
time
the
to
oven
throw
and get
down
my
your
ass
gloves
back in my hot
and
room.
climb out of the caves.
yeah. It's,
The onslaught of masculinity is
too
upon
hot to
us.
even try and think about
Tune in
turning
to the
on oven.
Manpocalypse with Mike and Aaron every Thursday
But I have
night
no
from
choice.
7 to
My
10
mother's
p.m.
hopping on the
right
shit.
here on the SKO.
You think I'm
Radio
bad?
Network.
Have an 82-year-old on your ass.
Can't find anything on the ham bands to listen to? Well, there is an
They want
alternative.
food. They want food.
Yeah.
I would turn on my oven.
Join
but I
Pat and
just don't
Dale
want
on
to.
Ham Radio Heaven Saturdays noon
Well,
to
you
1
don't really
Eastern,
buy food
where we
to cook.
discuss the world of ham radio.
I mean, I have more oven food than anything.
So join us on Saturdays from noon to 1 Eastern Time and see what in the ham world awaits you.
Oven pizzas, because that counts for food.
Ham Radio Heaven is heard exclusively on the SKO Radio Network.
English muffins. You realize that, right?
No, I know. You know how I am, though.
Yes, I do.
When Cousin Billy's cell
I
phone
wish
just
you
won't cut
weren't,
it
'cause you
anymore,
could have-
contact
but then
MHEG
again, I
Photography
should
for all
shut
your
up
photographic
because you
needs.
have to
Weddings,
calculate
family
bullshit.
portraits, model shots, newborn and maternity photos,
Yeah, and the cards
and
and
so
all
much
that
more.
stuff.
If you want your memories to
People
last,
probably
contact
not
MHEG
the best
Photography,
thing, but,
where we believe that you are the key to beautiful memories. Call today, 330-430-9747, or email us at mhegphoto@gmail.com to book your memories with us today.
Well, once you're in there, you can...
Hi everybody, Debbie McCune from Some Kind of Radio Show. Don't forget to tune in to us every Friday from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time, only on SKO Radio Network.
Ohio?
Oh, yeah, we got Dollar Tree, Dollar General.
Do they have bologna in there? That's very good.
I've never stopped, like, grocery shops at Dollar Tree or Dollar General.
All right, we're back here on Let's
You're
Talk.
missing something. They have burritos. And the burritos are big.
Earl.
It's so big.
That's so big. Burritos are
Biggest
big.
burrito.
Biggest burrito. We were talking about it's so big.
It's so moist.
You know what?
Yeah, and leave it to a
Moist.
guy to turn everything into sex.
Well,
What? Wait. Hold on a second. What
I was
is so
talking-
sexy about a big burrito?
Actually,
Seriously.
a lot.
What is he trying to make it into?
who, me?
Seriously,
Yeah, you're doing innuendos.
I don't do
no
it.
one's going in my endo. I've got stuff coming out of my endo right
I
now.
don't do
right?
any
So
endo.
we're not even
Deb's
going
got
there.
hemorrhoids real bad, so I don't want to go in the endo there because
No.
they might burst and stuff. It's not good.
Hey, real
Speed
quick,
bumps.
I'm just giving you a
Speed
heads up
breaks.
that there
My
is
head's not going up.
no
Nope.
commercials. There is no commercials being played over the phone. Just saying.
Okay.
There's no
What's it
commercials being
supposed to
played
be?
over the phone.
Okay.
Oh, I did it. Well, usually on the phone you can hear the commercials and everything. So that's why I
Well,
was
because
saying-
I've made it so you can't. I made it so the commercials don't go through when I mute the system, so you guys can talk freely. See? Yeah. See, I changed some settings. See, I changed some settings.
See, if you would
If you
show
were
up to the
here,
staff
Ben-
meeting on time, you'd have known that.
If you were here, Ben, you would know these things.
There's some settings changes in the system, so.
Well, I mean, I did make it to the meeting late, but at least I made it to the meeting.
And the
Not
phone
like some
system is better. I didn't even know Pat Morrow wasn't in the studio.
No, Pat was on Skype. You know, we're waiting on Pat to call
That
back.
did not sound like that.
No, when you use your Skype, you actually sound like you're with us. It's like, you know.
I have been. I'm still trying to get that to work, but for some reason I can't get through.
Oh,
I'm not special enough.
Are you the IT guy? Shouldn't you know how to do that?
Can you search it by email address?
Yeah.
Search it by SKOradio@yahoo.com.
And you're not in there.
You're not here?
I've tried that.
Huh. It's my name's here. It says I'm online.
Are you though?
I am. Well, I could just add. Let's see. Let's see if I can find you. Is it under your name?
Yes. No spaces.
One word?
One word.
It's not finding you either.
Dun,
wait a minute.
dun.
Here we go. What?
See, no result.
Well, that's odd.
Wah.
Okay, try searching my name.
Well, I did come up with you here.
Okay.
But every time I try to call, it says you're offline.
That's not me. That's me, but it's not me because it would be that's the old account we had. Because we had one with the old, when we did our show as a podcast, that was a different, that's a different account.
All right, so pick one.
All right, let's see. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Let's try number one. Okay, let's try that one. I don't know. Does mine? Let's see. We're having fun. We're playing right now.
We're playing internet game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna need you to come in on Sunday.
So if you could just go ahead and meet with the Bobs, that would be great. Okay, thanks.
All right, let's try this. Let me try something here. I'm just trying something. Hang on. Okay, wait a minute. I got a... Let me see. Let's see if we can just email it real quick. I can't do that email. Fun stuff.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, that too. Let me see. I'm going to my Skype profile right now to see what it says. Okay, it says SKOradio@yahoo.com. It's public. Let's see. Phone number. Office. Yeah, it's someone that's public, so I don't know. Pat found it. Okay, let's see. I made sure everything is...
Give me, what the hell are they doing for 500, Bob?
The answer is messing stuff up.
I'll go with Ben's Yellow Balls for 200, Alex.
Jesus Christ, Ben's Yellow Balls. Okay. Oh, my.
For 1,000.
Oh, let's see here.
I'll take anal bum covers for 100, Alex.
Oh,
That's
my.
album covers.
Whoa. Anal bum covers. Okay. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my, indeed. Moist. And moist. It's a most... Oh,
oh yeah.
We were doing the whole... during the Friday night show, the Kool-Aid man having an orgasm. And very disappointing. The girl was very disappointed, too. I don't know. Wasn't good.
So beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Bow, bow, bow.
We are not right in the head.
We should never have been given access to a radio station.
I know. What the hell?
And liquor.
Okay, so Aaron, so one name, okay, A-A-R...
O-N-K-A-B-A-C-K.
Wait, repeat that, I'm slow.
Repeat that, I'm slow.
Yeah.
A-A-R-O-N.
Uh-huh.
K-A-B-A-K.
C-K. You were so
C-K,
close.
sorry. Forgot the C.
Like the semen?
Okay, we're going to search Skype. I found you. I'm adding you.
We found
there's
each
two.
other.
No, there's two of them. It says, yeah, okay. There's one that says Brunswick, Ohio. Yeah. There's two over here. Okay, one's got a picture. This looks like you. That you? In Brunswick, Ohio?
That one.
That one? Okay, I just added you. Okay, I added you to contacts.
Yay.
Okay, you're in the contacts now, so you should be able to find us. Okay, so you should be able to find us now on there. Hopefully you find us here.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Talk. We are here live until 8 o'clock tonight. We're just kind of doing a free-for-all because it's hot as hell in here. And we're just kind of all just BSing tonight. So
it's too hot to think.
It is too hot to think. You know, it's like, God, I could just not think. I've been here all day, too, so I'm like, other than, you know. It's like, oh, God, I've been here all day. And then
an hour You're probably still exhausted.
I've been tired. I woke up tired today. I woke up like, oh, God, do I have to get up? I woke up at like 8 o'clock, like, God, do I got to get up?
And then you sat through the kids' show, which is
exhausting. It was exhausting. I feel like I worked like a 10-hour show doing that 1 hour of the kids' show.
Your daughter and my daughter together.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad news for both of us.
It's mind-breaking.
Yeah, it was totally mind-numbing and breaking and all that. You know, it was bad. But it is what it is. You know?
They have fun and they think they're funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as they think they're funny, that's half the battle. You know, but anyhow. Let's see. Okay, Pat just wrote me, I'm having issues with my head. Said here, I'll call back when I'm done. Okay. Headset. Pat's having trouble getting head.
Getting his headspace and timing?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go with that.
All right.
No, Pat's having trouble with his headset.
Okay. Well, she's good. If you're good.
I'm good.
All right. Well,
I just got to make sure the wife says I'm good.
You're good. I'm telling you, you're good.
Okay. Will you tell her I'm good then?
Yeah.
Tell my wife that I'm good. He's good.
Nah, honey, I'm
You know what she's
good.
gonna say?
Have another, but I
No.
probably should.
No. He's an asshole.
Wow, that was spot on.
Hey. Okay, great, Alex. Thank you. Thank you for doing it. Hey, Alex, do me a favor while you're up. Bring me a water, please.
Hey, does that work?
Thank you. Hey. That works. Now, just say, he's good.
Yeah, hey, it's better to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, I just do what I do anyway.
Is that boy still hanging at the studio?
That boy is still here. I get a piss warm water, but that's okay.
None of them are in the fridge.
None of them are in the fridge? Well, I'll take it.
Said he's coming with me. Don't worry, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. I am good.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's take another call.
Who is it?
It's a Secret Agent Ben Moro calling.
Ah.
Okay. I might lose. Okay, I might. There we go. Hold on a minute.
I'm back.
Pat's back. We lost.
All right.
Okay, but we might.
I reckon my mouth's
I think we lost Ben though. Oh well. Ben, call back.
Ben, you're gonna have to call back.
Did I just hear that damn Hilljack Bob? What the fuck is going on?
I don't
What the
know.
hell is he doing out here?
I reckon that
I don't know.
let you talk, and I'm here to talk.
Okay, Ben, call back. Okay.
Fix your yellow balls first, then call me.
Well, Ben's got yellow balls. We did learn that, Pat.
He's got some yellow balls.
Oh, that's cool.
They make a cream for that there, Ben.
I told him that, you might want to get that checked out.
Seek medical attention.
Yeah, and we were watching a guy on TV with the last name of Seaman.
I reckon.
I was listening to that.
Yeah.
Semen stains, consider
I
yourself.
I also heard you tell everybody my ball sack was hanging out at the meeting. Thanks for that, Earl. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Did they hit you?
Hey, I mean, it's all a part of the comedy routine that I do. I mean, it's what it is.
Did your balls itch?
Nobody, no one is safe when I'm making jokes. Okay, no one is safe.
know that.
No one is safe. I mean,
I know that, and I still put up with it.
I know.
Pat, they made these new shorts now that you don't even have to wear no underwear for. I sponsor them. They're called Bungaroos.
Is that why you came in here wearing a dress?
I reckon.
That's why you came in here wearing a dress.
I reckon it's that time of year where you gotta get the airflow going.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to
I reckon
and
they come back and forth, and then no, you don't tie them in and out. That's called testicular torsion.
Let's add Ellie back. Ellie's coming back on. Sorry about that, Ellie.
Ellie, is that you?
That's perfectly fine.
All right. Well, okay, we got Ben coming back on the line, too. Okay, Ben should be with us, too, now.
Oh, boy. Ellie, can I ask you a question, Ellie?
Balls hang low.
Ellie, can I ask you a question?
Ellie, can I ask you a question?
How hot is it out there right now?
I'm not sure. Somebody in upstate New York said we hit 100.
I believe it.
Now, does that make your
And
balls itch?
upstate New York is 10 degrees cooler than us.
Does that make your balls itch?
You don't have balls.
He said mouth.
Considering some of the shit I've done and said, I probably do have a big earhole.
Yes, you do.
I got knocked off of Facebook for nothing.
You got a bigger pair of balls than some of the people in this room. I'll be right back. I'm taking an important phone call.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a lady boner.
He's like, hello?
Hey,
Yes? Yes, Ben.
How awful does the studio smell now?
How awful does the studio smell? What do you mean?
Why did you queef in here when you left? Is that what? Is that what?
Oh, it was bad. Yeah, Hilljack. Always, I mean, it's so hot in here. The smell is actually, it's so hot. The set can't even stand it in here. So the scent's gone.
Please, a can of Glade Hawaiian spray will take care of everything.
No, not Hilljack.
Not this room.
Not this room. Not Hilljack. You gotta like douse him in gasoline and set it on fire. That'd be the only way to get that. She said no.
She said no.
What? No.
She said you've already been there 4 times this week,
Oh, well.
Actually, it's lava soap.
I didn't know she was my boss.
I'll sneak you up.
Lava soap.
Therefore, hey, she said no, so therefore I'm going anyway.
Perfect. All right.
It's that reverse psychology.
That's how that works.
No, it's see, I do like Captain Kirk, you know. I mean, the word is no, therefore I am going anyway.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what?
Huh? What? Who?
Ben, try to keep up.
Where am I meeting you guys after the show?
Wash your balls.
Wash your balls. Clean them up.
See y'all. It's going up to downtown.
Not you, Ben. You've got packing to do.
Yeah. You got to pack your dirty balls. We're talking about his sweaty balls.
Now, I'd like to point out that the Indians are so good at spotting balls that they're winning by 5 times the amount of balls hit and people crossing the plate than the other team, who has less balls.
The word of the day is balls.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Exclusive to our Pandora line.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
13 extra base hits today, 11 doubles and 2 home runs.
I feel like I got
Thank
a double.
you, Captain. Thank you, Captain Numbers.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes, we've degraded into sweaty balls.
Yes, we have.
Let's talk about sweaty balls.
The word is no, therefore I'm going anyway.
Sweaty balls, they all got sweaty balls. Big sweaty balls.
I knew she would say no, but you know what?
Let's go anyway.
No means yes in my language.
That's right. And that's why you're a rapist.
Wow, thanks a lot.
I didn't mean to put that out there. But now everyone knows.
No, therapist.
Oh.
Therapist, not the rapist. No, therapist, okay? Big difference.
I was just about to say, isn't the vernacular that no means yes and yes means anal?
Hey, if you don't put your space in, it makes all the difference.
Right, you gotta keep, it's one word.
Right.
Therapist.
Therapist, right.
Yeah, I'm a therapist, yes.
Yeah, you're a therapist, not rapist.
Yes.
You know what a bigamist is?
Like anal bum covers?
Yes.
You know what a bigamist is, Earl?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
I'm not talking about that shit on the air. I know what it is.
A bigamist is an Italian's description of a London fog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
A bigamist.
A bigamist.
A bigamist.
A bigamist. A bigamist, you know. But yeah. Burp. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
So how much tonight?
These are the jokes, kids.
Uh-huh.
They're not all winners.
They're not all winners.
We try them out here to see if we put them on the
Wait
stage.
till you use a cooler, not so hot. Then the jokes will be better.
The jokes will get good as, if there was enough alcohol in the room.
If it wasn't as hot, there would be more alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It's too hot. The alcohol has no effect.
Yeah. It's so hot it doesn't even matter.
The alcohol's evaporating too quickly.
Right.
You can assume alcohol.
And they're moist.
It's a moist time for everyone.
It's the moist, wonderful time of the
You
year.
know, we are going to get ready for like Christmas in July, so maybe we should like come up with our own
Christmas in July
our own Christmas in July songs. It's the moist, wonderful time of the year.
It's beginning to look a lot like heat stroke.
Time of the year should never be said in summer because it's just way too hot.
Frosties from Wendy's. Oh shit, the machine broke. Jingle balls, you're not gonna touch.
And watch what happens when it's Christmas. Nobody's gonna remember this stuff.
Oh, I remember every year. And I always say that I love the cold more than I love the heat because I can always put more on, but at some point you take enough layers off and you go to jail.
Yep. That's why I said amen.
Praise the Lord, hallelujah.
Better in the
Hallelujah.
you judge your own temperature at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can't do nothing.
Right.
Now I'm free.
Or rather, in my house, you'd have to bundle up like it's a blizzard because I constantly have the windows open in the winter.
Unless you're a woman, then you get paid in ones.
Da 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 da.
Dylan's stripping.
Da 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 da.
All credit to a listener for that one.
Swing if he's stripping and you're enjoying it.
We're not enjoying it at all. He's
Why
trying
do you
to
think
rub.
I'm at home, Bill?
It's just too hot outside for us to run away.
Yeah, we just can't stand it. We can't go anywhere, so we're stuck.
My tires are melted to the parking lot.
Yeah. And Deb's being mean to me. She says I can't do nothing. She's being mean.
You're allowed to do whatever the hell you want.
That's right. I'm old, and I'm old and I'm poor. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Actually, I'm not.
Sorry. I keep catching your cord, don't I?
Earl, you said fuck.
It's all right.
I know. Oh yeah. By the way, we had a discussion about that today in the
You
staff.
said fuck.
The
Dylan,
staff
you
meeting.
said fuck.
I said fuck?
You said fuck too.
Fuck.
Fuck. Deb don't like fucks on the air too much. She says I don't mind saying. In the meeting today, I don't mind people saying fuck, but I don't want to hear a bunch of fucks.
Fuck,
So he's like,
fuck,
okay.
fuck, 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 fuck,
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Debbie, do you realize the more you tell them you don't want something, the more they're going to do it?
You know what's funny today? I was supposed to be holding this meeting, and she ended up being like the ringleader of the damn thing.
Oh, and one more thing.
And one more thing.
Wasn't she supposed to be on arrest for like the last month?
I know. One more.
Oh, and one more
more
thing.
thing.
Just got one more thing.
I got one more thing. Just one
How
more
many
thing.
more?
Oh, yeah, hold on. One more thing.
I wasn't even there, so.
We made
Yeah,
made a
we
game
noticed.
out of it.
But one more thing.
One more thing, we would take a shot. Except no one took a shot.
Yeah, we should just turn it into a game.
We made a drinking game out of it for you, Dylan. Every time Debbie says one more thing, you have to take a shot.
Oh, God.
Next meeting.
So you'll be
Yeah,
inebriated
next
within
meeting,
half an hour.
If he was to do that, he wouldn't be able to drive home.
That's fine. I have a ride.
If we would have done that in this meeting, we'd all be dead.
We'd have alcohol poisoning.
That's all right.
She said,
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
we're doing it next meeting.
What are we doing the next meeting, Ben?
Hey, it's got to be in the winter that we do that, though, because it's too fucking hot right now.
But you know what? Here's the thing. We just got done eating this Chipotle. I mean, I saw this. No, Dylan knows this movie. I have to play this.
God.
I have to play this just for entertainment purposes only.
Hi, can I Buster help you?
Yeah, are you the chief Buster?
Hello?
Manager.
Oh,
Okay, gotta listen to this.
Sign
I don't
what?
know, everybody
Look,
just went
now
dead
all I
for
do
a
is
minute.
deliver them. An hour later, I
Where
get
you
back,
at?
I pick them up. Okay, get
Listen to this,
Community
guys.
Relations Department set up the whole thing.
You're breaking up there.
What are they?
Listen to it.
It's an eating club. And I hope you got plenty of
Yeah,
dessert.
it's flipping over here.
It's probably not coming through real good on that, but it's going out fine.
That's what she said.
Okay, just imagine about.
Somebody's gonna literally fry an egg outside.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. We're listening to this. Hold on, guys.
No, we all could start formally like this.
Can I Buster help you? 50 Buster burgers, 25
How you doing, Al?
chips,
Ain't talking
and
a while.
10 Buster shakes.
60 double
How you
busters,
doing?
no pickles, 40 pool chips,
Really
22
hot.
Diet Colas.
Everybody's really hot.
Diet?
Yeah.
I got so hot today. I
Just
had to
picture
eat
about
my
15 fat fuckers.
my inhaler. I don't know.
It's an eating club. And they're stealing people's food off the plates. It's so hot. This is perfect.
You guys.
7 Mother Bubbas. 7 Mother Bubbas. 2 Picador Special. 2 Picador
That's
Special.
Skype down
And
there.
a
Keeps
large
popping on and off.
soda. The regular kind, not no 60.
Bring out a barrel of Buster soda.
Guy's got a hat on that says Fabulous 400.
Thank you very much.
Ah, the fun of internet radio.
Well, it's not fun for them. They have to work the controls, but it's hella fun over here.
Hey! All right, who ordered 60 double Buster burgers? That fat motherfucker right there. That fat motherfucker right there. Them 2 twin giggling motherfuckers right there.
Like they're entertaining themselves.
And that skinny walnut head motherfucker ordered 72.
Yeah, we all tried to say that buzzing in the background was a fan.
Yeah, it's a fan. We got the fan running.
Sure it is.
Well,
What's it gonna be?
something else.
Buster burger on a stick with cheese.
Cow catchers
Like I said,
Hey, skate,
they were
we don't
enjoying
serve apple
Dylan's
oil
tripping,
punchers
so
here.
What the hell did you say?
Skid hash mark, we don't serve freeway smoking donut chokers here.
I want to see the goddamn manager now.
You're talking to the manager, Peter Cheese. So Murr.
Peter Cheese.
I don't have to take this kind of crap from a goddamn green pickle.
Hey, rotate Kunta Kinte, your check's ready at the welfare office.
Look, pickle, you ain't seen the last of me yet.
You got the license there?
Big deal.
You need to call the ambulance?
Russell,
Wonder if
Russell, we are
anyone's
almost out of
over here.
supplies.
How in the hell are we gonna get
I
rid
have
of
no
these
clue,
monsters?
but I don't think we're saying anything bad enough that they would have
What the
to
hell is that?
us.
Oh, that's not
Industrial
what I'm talking
laxative.
about. He's having trouble with
It's out of the
Skype.
Buster First Aid Kit.
Wonder
You're a
if
genius. Thanks.
Internet
I need to
issues.
make a dozen or so shakes.
I'm not listening to the stream.
No, they're...
Wow,
right.
Roseanne has had multiple offers to return to TV.
All right, here we go. We're getting down to the good part now, guys.
That's what she said. I hear you. I hear you.
Everybody, free Buster shakes on the house. Here, why don't you have a couple more? Straight up. New York kickback. Terrific. Thanks for coming to Buster Burger.
Really?
A chocolate
We have to do this movie.
Enjoy.
Okay, they all shut up now because they got free shakes with laxative in them. Free shakes with laxative.
Keep laxative.
Free shakes with laxative.
Free shakes with laxative.
Excellent.
Oh, here we go.
Deep and mean.
Deep and mean.
Aroma.
Bun shakers. We need to get to the bathroom.
Just to narrate this right now, they're all getting up together, going to the bathroom.
I'm going to mute for a second.
I love a parade.
There's a little Asian guy with a camera in the bathroom.
Smile, everybody.
I love that one. They blew up the place with a giant fart. Just imagine the smell. Simultaneous fart from... Okay, never mind. All right, we had to entertain ourselves for just a minute. But we're back here. It's...
we heard one full sentence.
Oh, good.
All right.
All right.
There will be a quiz at the end of the show.
You were playing something, that's why.
Yeah, there's going to be a quiz at the end of the show. What was the name of the fat guy that farted? No, all of them. Seamus, yes, that's right. You win.
Seamus the shitter.
All right, Seamus the shitter.
Speaking of,
yeah,
where's the bar been?
Huh?
Where have they been,
I haven't
dude?
been watching. I haven't been watching WWE. No. I have not been watching it at all.
Shame.
Oh.
Now that scene reminds me of the scene from Accepted. Have you seen that the movie with Justin Long where he made up his own college? And at the end, the girlfriend gives that one annoying guy just colon blow in his protein shake. And he's sitting there trying to take a test, a final exam, and it kicks in. So he's sitting here trying to hold it in, and he's farting through the entire exam. He's just running through, marking C, just getting through it. So he finally finishes. He's running through the hall trying to get to the bathroom. And then, people from the Alumni Association stop him, and they all want to talk to him, and they all want to congratulate him on a wonderful scholastic success, and all he wants to do is just evacuate. And eventually what he ends up doing is just dropping trowel, squatting down on a trash can in the office, and decimating it in front of everybody. And it's one of those where he's squeezing so hard you see the vein popping out of his forehead.
Jeez.
It's getting hot.
I'm sentencing you to 24 months in prison.
Oh, no.
I have a
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
you know it's hot in here. We're all going like, we're getting like, hey guys, so what do you want to talk about next?
Let's talk about poo.
You guys are getting a little slap happy.
We're slap happy. It's hot in here.
Yeah, I know.
We're baking. Actually, we need to flip here soon because so the other side's cooked.
Our brains are oozing out of our ears.
Yeah, that's right. We need to
I got a topic.
I'm over here leaking.
Pat has a topic.
What's your topic, Pat?
Any of you guys ever do a lot of flying as far as commercial flying?
I have quite a bit.
Done some.
Have you ever been on a plane that's went through a thunderstorm?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever complained about it?
No.
No, not really.
No, but I have been on the brunt end of people complaining about stuff they should damn well know we have no control over.
I'm going to tell you the way I look at this stuff. I had a relative that lives in Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay.
And he went out to Washington. And on the way out there, they flew him right through. The dude, I will preface this by saying my nephew is a meteorology professor.
Okay.
Virginia Tech. He knows weather,
Right.
they flew him out. They flew him to Washington, right through the middle of a thunderstorm, and it threw the plane all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was about 15 minutes of terror. Do you know that pilot never came on the intercom on the plane and said a word about it?
I'm pretty sure he had more important things to do at the time.
No,
like
I'm talking
not
about,
crash the
about
plane.
afterwards.
Oh,
I'm
afterwards.
talking about
I
it's all over with.
Well, when we got coming back from Vegas a few weeks ago, we hit those storms middle of the country over Kansas, and it was pretty rough for about 40 minutes. You know, we were bouncing all over the place. The only thing he said before is, as the turbulence kicked up, please fasten your seatbelts, and then afterwards, not a word. We got through it, no problem. Landed.
Theoretically, FAA regulations, if I'm not mistaken, say that they're supposed to detour you around any kind of storms like that because of the possibility of downdrafts in the storm, especially these mesocyclones or these big mesostorms.
Yeah. Now flying out, when we flew out, there was a storm. Kind of that whole week, there was storms over the Midwest of the country. And when we flew out of Chicago, instead of taking the normal route kind of straight at Vegas, we actually had to fly down to Texas, and then we shot west and then up. So they detoured there because it added about, hour and a half to the flight going out. But, coming back, it was a red-eye flight, and we were above it, but you could still, you're getting knocked around a little bit. Not real bad, but enough to go, okay, it's storming out like crazy,
About the time this all happened was about the same time that plane that was flying from Houston to Dallas got sent right through a hail shaft, and it pretty much knocked the whole front end of the plane off. Did you see any pictures of that?
No, I did not.
They were incredible pictures. The whole nose of the plane had been pretty much knocked off by the hail.
Good God.
And why do you, if you have an airline, why do you employ people from the weather service and whatever to watch your airplanes and then not pay any attention to them when they tell you there's a storm there?
Because they're a bunch of jackasses, that's why.
Because
That's
playing
exactly what I
Minecraft
think
is so
too.
much fun.
I think what's going to end up having to happen is there's going to have to be a crash, and then they're going to make a big deal of it, like they do with all the other stuff that
sure.
they could have been proactive about, and then all of a sudden it's going to all change, and everybody's going to go away happy. It's just a shame that they want to put lives at risk like that, because they need to meet a deadline to land the damn plane. Because it doesn't have 15 minutes to fly around the storm.
Right.
That's the kind of stuff that aggravates me about the airlines. They treat
Also
people
about money.
like
That 15 minutes might waste extra fuel.
I was just going to say that. It's about the bottom line.
No,
It's about the
any
money.
big business is all bottom line.
Yep.
I mean, anytime you're dealing with big businesses, Dylan and I heard plenty of the bottom line all the
Yep.
time, and where we used to work, and that was the number one predominant thing every day. It didn't matter what going on. It was always about the bottom line.
You got to make your numbers.
Got to make your numbers. Got to make the bottom line, and it didn't matter how we did it. It just got to make sure that bottom line's good.
You got to wonder about, on that same token, those people these people that keep getting hauled off airplanes and dragged off and stuff like that. How's that good for the bottom line?
Not very good at all, considering most times there's a lawsuit involved afterwards. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I got knocked off of a plane or a flight like that, they'd never hear the end of me. I'm too stubborn.
Same here. It's like, hey, I paid my money. I want to get to where I'm going, damn it.
That's one thing
They just kicked off a family because of a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
The father paid for all 4 seats, and they said, nope, we overbooked. Get the kid out of that seat.
Well, the deal behind that one there, Al, was the fact that they had a 16 or 17-year-old kid that was supposed to fly.
Right.
And he ended up taking an earlier flight because he had to get back for something or other. So they put him on an earlier flight and figured that they could put the 2-year-old in the seat and that'd be all right. Well, that's where the airline had a fit over. And it's still that was so irresponsible of the airline to do that.
Oh, very.
Very much so.
Very much so. I mean, the thing with the airlines today, it's, again, it's all, there's so much scandal going on with, they're pulling off people because one reason or another. I mean, like I said, they pulled that family off the kid. They last year they pulled a guy a Middle Eastern doctor off for something, and he sued and he got paid, big time. And all this stuff going on with the airlines, it's just everyone's.
I don't see how it's worth it.
Everyone's
What's the ticket, like $1,000, but then they can sue for millions?
Well, it's a thing, it's because one guy got like, he was racially profiled.
Yeah.
And he was a doctor just going home, and guy was an American citizen, Middle Eastern descent, but he was born in here in the country, born in America. And, they racially profiled the guy, and something, I don't know what the whole, it's been a year and a half or so since I read that one, but I don't know all the details, so I don't want to sit here and say I know everything, but it's one of those, they end up having to pay the guy. I think the guy got like $250,000 for the inconvenience, plus they beat the shit out of him too. I mean, I know he took some injury to it, when they were trying to get him off the plane. Mm-hmm. And he goes, I'm not getting off the plane. He goes, I paid my money, Why should I get off the plane? Because you guys, somebody makes a joke or, who knows? That's the thing with this stuff now.
That one there, I thought that they had a couple of flight attendants that needed to be at the airport where that plane was going.
Right.
So they bumped that guy off.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I think you're right. It's been, like I said, I didn't know all the details, but that's why I was saying. I wasn't sure. It's been so long. But, yeah.
With something like that, where's your customer service at?
Right.
You should, I was always taught in the trades that I've been in that the customer's always right. Even when he's wrong, he's right. And you got to go out of your way to do your best do the best for the customer.
It's not like that anymore because of the idiots they got working. I mean, look at that 911 operator. She was telling people, ain't nobody got time for this, and she hung up over 1,000 calls. People died. It's just how things are nowadays, and it shouldn't be.
I had never heard about anything like that.
Yeah, she did. And she just got found guilty, and she's going to prison just for a little while.
The thing with the airports, the thing with the airlines is this, all right? Now, there are reasons and there are not reasons to pull somebody off a plane. There have been plenty of times where I have seen where people will act an absolute fool on an airplane. You are going to be in a metal tube in the air in close quarters with complete strangers for anywhere from 50 minutes to a few hours. And if you can't handle conducting yourself in an appropriate manner, get the frack off of my plane. And I don't care. I'll help drag your ass off. I've seen people scream at kids because, I would just say this about kids, okay? If your kid cannot handle the environment of flying on a plane, that comes down to the parent. Now,
right.
If it's the first time that kid is flying on a plane, you take a couple of precautions. Hey, this is going to be a new experience for you. But it certainly doesn't rate getting yelled at or getting screamed at by, complete strangers. Yeah, get those people off my plane. I don't think that, kids need to be, yanked off of planes because this is a traumatic experience for them. On the other side, I have seen and heard of experiences where flight attendants have soothed children who were traumatized by their first flying experience, who were like, I know this is scary for you. Let me help you through this. So, it kind of comes both ways. Now, the customer always right. That was in our generation, and that's gone.
That's gone.
That is long gone because, we've gotten to a day and age where, we're living in an age of entitlement where the customer comes in and we'll look through a microscope for that one little chance that says, oh, you screwed up in a minute enough way that I can just take total advantage of it and get free shit. I can act a fool. I can say I've been wronged. I could say, this is not how customers should be treated, and I could walk out of here with free stuff. And companies are turning around and they're saying, you know what? When the customer is right, the customer is right, and we will make do. But when the customer is wrong, we will get up in your shit and we will say, no, you know what? You're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. My guy was right. I'm going to back him. And if you don't like it, by all means, please, I invite you, take your business somewhere else. We don't want it here.
Well, it's like almost everything else out there. Idiots destroyed what started as a good thing.
Mm-hmm. This all goes back to the entitlement and pussification of America.
Amen.
I like it when Dylan and I agree.
Back talking about stuff like that, and I remember back in the 60s and 70s.
I saw that. I was gonna.
That penitentiary down south.
Go ahead, Pat.
Back in the 60s and 70s, you could actually take a child to an airport and give him the ticket, check him through the the stewardess would take care of the kid when he was on the plane.
Yeah, that was part of their job.
Help him deplane and send him to the next relatives. I'd never trust that today.
Not a chance.
I wouldn't have trusted it back then. I got to watch my kids.
Now,
I know where you're coming from, but for me, I'd have to watch my kids. So my kid would never have been doing that, yesterday or today.
Well, as far as it, I guess it's like you just said a little bit ago. It's a pussification of the
absolutely
of the everybody in the environment.
And it all comes back to what generation is having kids right now. My generation.
Idiots
my generation, and it's not
cannabis-laced food.
So it's not necessarily my generation's fault. It's who raised us, and the people that raised us didn't like how they were raised, so they raised a bunch of pussies.
You said a mouthful right there, sir.
Now we're raising a bunch of pussies, and you're gonna have a bunch of bond wielding, dildo swinging assholes fighting our wars the next generation.
You've had back in the 60s and 70s when it was all the free love and everything. You had that was the actual beginning of one-parent families, a lot of them. So. And back in that day, beforehand in the early 60s and late 60s, you had two-parent families, and that was about all you had because the kids were afraid to go outside of what the parents are saying. But then all of a sudden, you get free love, and you get Woodstock, and you get the Vietnam War and all that. That the one-parent family ends up coming into play, and then you get idiots like Al Gore talking about how Gore was talking about how bad it is for a one-parent family, and he kind of just promoted it all. The next thing you know, you've got a generation of one-parent family kids, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I was divorced. I divorced my kids' parents when my oldest was 7, or my ex-wife when my oldest was 7. And I was a kind of a person that I decided I didn't want my kids to turn out batshit crazy like their mother was. So I decided I was going to make them smart. And the only way I could make them smart was 2 days a week when I had them. And therefore, I started doing little things. I was really active with the school with them. If there was an issue with that, I was on top of it. I was looking at stuff, and my kids all raised pretty well. I ended up, 2 of my kids are one's a hospice nurse, and the other one is a family assistance nurse. My son is working for the electric company in Dallas, Texas. They were good. They were raised decently, and they end up being pretty good kids. But, nowadays, you're going to get anything like that. And the fact that the manufacturing base, pretty much all in all, because of NAFTA and all that crap, which is a whole nother subject we could cover on another day, because of NAFTA and all the trade stuff that they've given away, you've got no manufacturing base in this country anymore. And it could, God knows what's going to happen in another war. How are we going to build any of this stuff? How are we going to build the war machine? There's nothing left.
Good point. Good point.
That's all stuff to think about. You know, you talk about the one-parent families and stuff like that, and how some of these kids are nimrods and that. And it's, I say about 80% of it's probably because of the one-parent kid or the one-parent family. You know, not pointing fingers or anything like that, but it sure seems that way. What do you guys think?
I think it depends on who the one parent is. If the one parent is just blasé about shit, yeah. But if they raise kids like they were raised, no, it won't happen.
Right.
I think as time has gone on and we've seen, you know, each generation come to that point of being a one-parent family and how they react to it is how we've gotten to where we're at right now. If you go back to, you know, when my mom was raising me, my dad was still in the picture, but I only saw him on weekends. So my mom raised me, but she made damn sure that she didn't disrespect my father in front of me. She made sure that, you know, I always knew about my dad. I always, you know, on Father's Day, she would go out of her way to make sure that I did something for my dad. She made sure that my father was a part of my life and didn't bash him in front of me. And as a result of that, I grew up a certain way. But then you look at people just a little bit younger than me, and we get a little bit more of mom bashing dad and dad bashing mom. And it's just gotten
the
worse.
childish behavior.
The childish behavior.
Well, parents don't care about how their kids are going to end up based on what they say or how they act because, well, it's not my fault that he acts this way. It's your fault.
Yeah.
They want to pin the blame on the other parent.
They want to find a bad guy, and unfortunately, the kids get hurt in every situation.
Absolutely.
Well, the kids are all a product of their environment any way you look at it, especially
Absolutely.
with something like that.
Oh,
Was
absolutely.
that Mike that was talking about his mom and dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to tell you the truth. I was raised the same way, except my dad was hardly ever around. My mother was the saint that she was, actually raised me, and she ended up marrying another man when I was 11, and he helped her raise me.
Yeah.
My father was still a little bit of an influence around, but I hardly ever saw him. Had my stepfather not been there, God knows how I would have turned out.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the same scenario that you're getting when you start talking about some of these kids that are in that situation.
And that
It's just a
definitely
damn
makes a
shame.
difference. I mean, I was blessed by the fact that, like I said, my dad was still in my life, but at 8 years old, I got a stepdad as well. You know, so I was definitely blessed in that sense, but I guess my point is, you know, my father never bashed my mom in my presence. My mom never bashed my father in my presence. You know, and as a result, even though I didn't have mom and dad together in my life on a daily basis, I grew up respecting my parents. Whereas I think a lot of these younger generations, you've got a man that bashes, you know, his kid's mom, so the kids grow up not respecting mom, or vice versa. You've got a woman who bashes the father, and you got kids growing up not respecting their father, and as a result, they don't respect anybody. They learn to disrespect everybody.
I agree with you there.
That's right. And that's like Pat was saying, you're a product of your environment, you know. And I was in a single parent home myself, but it wasn't my dad didn't want to be. My dad passed away when I was 9 years old, so it was just me and mom. I mean, me and mom, and I stayed until I was 18. I mean, she worked her butt off. She treated me like I had to kind of grow up at an early age, so I had to step up and be, you know, man of the house, so to speak, you know, and that helped mature me because she treated me, you know, she trusted me to be mature, and you know, she raised me good. I mean, she always made sure I was fed and off to school and everything I had to do, and always took care of me. You know, she wasn't, you know, when she was working, you know, she worked a lot, but, you know, every night she worked nights, every night, 10, 11 o'clock, she's home, you know, I mean, and she was home all day. She wasn't out trying to meet the next man for herself. I mean, she was worried about taking care of me as a kid, and that's the way she was. I mean, she was a very traditional woman. You know, she when my father died, she never wanted to remarry. She never wanted to date. She just, you know, she went out and had fun with friends and stuff, but it was never where she was overly. She wasn't worried about it. She wanted to take care of. You know, I was the priority. I came first. I was the priority, and you know, when I grew up, in 18, I moved out. You know, at about the summer. You know, I turned 18 in January. By school's end, I was out. I was out on my own, but you know, I helped my mom around. I go over the weekends, help her out, and you know, we took, you know, when she got sick later on, we took care of her later on, and you know.
God bless you for that.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
I mean, she took care of me as a kid. You know, at the end of her life, we took care of her, and you know, it's all I could do. You know, I mean, but you know, but I was raised. You know, I thought I did pretty good. You know, didn't have a father figure around, but you know, I had a lot going. You know, I got into the bowling. You know, and I bowled a lot. So my priorities were bowling, school, and bowling. I mean, bowling was said twice, not by accident.
So with all the bowling, when do you anticipate you're going to be any good at it?
Someday I might be. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah,
I used to be good once. I don't know what happened. No, I used to be.
Maybe because of your arm?
My wrist had. I still did pretty good.
That had little to do with it. I mean, you were throwing the ball pretty well after you returned.
Yeah, I was bowling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
So
throwing
it
really,
also helped you designed the shot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I designed the shot, and
so
yeah.
So for all our listeners at home, are you putting the new shot out at the new place?
That's not my decision at this point.
If it becomes your decision?
I probably will.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how it reacts?
Well, they asked me if I wanted to tinker with it a little bit, and I said, well, maybe, but not right now.
Hold off for.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I mean, does it play well out there right now?
Oh, it plays fine.
Okay.
I don't see any reason to change anything. You know, I wouldn't. You know.
Oh, if you drastically change it, that'll hurt.
Yeah, you don't want to just make big changes. You know.
Hey, speaking of bowling, July 22nd, 1 to 4 at AMF Riviera Lanes in Fairlawn, we're going to be holding a benefit for.
Never heard of the place.
For our friend Stan Pyatt. He was diagnosed with stage 4 small cell lung cancer. So $30 a team. It's a doubles tournament. And we're going to be donating over half of the proceeds.
It's a fun thing.
To Stan.
It's good for all abilities because it's just Scotch doubles. It's just fun.
And it's for a good friend and a good cause. I mean it.
And now you're going to kick ass.
That's right.
Can
Ben,
we,
you come out and
Tony's
challenge
thing
Ben and
too?
I.
What?
Can we plug Tony's thing too?
Sure.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
The Funny Stuff Comedy Club, Tuesday night, July 3rd.
That's this Tuesday.
Doors open at 7 p.m. $10 admission at the door, and it all goes to Stan. Show starts at 8 o'clock. Reservations, I think, is 923-4700, I believe.
You're correct. Yep.
Call the Funny Stuff. Tickets are going fast, from what I understand.
From what I understand, they're flying out. You know,
Great.
You know, I just telling everybody today at the meeting. I said I wish I could be. I have to work my regular job, so I unfortunately won't be able to attend. But you know, definitely those that get to go. I hope everyone enjoys themselves and for a good cause. You know, helping a good friend of ours. You know, he's a mutual friend of a lot of places around here, and you know, we're all trying to help in whatever way we can. So I mean, it's just trying to, you know, it's a good cause. Help the guy out. You know,
Absolutely.
I mean, he's got a lot of mounting medical bills right now. There is some he's under some treatment right now, which is showing some positive results. But you know, the medical bills are adding up. You know, so any chance we can get everyone together to help a friend out. You know, that's what things are all about. You know,
Absolutely.
we're here to help any way we can. So, well. Since we're pretty much sweated our ass off here, and it's 8 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and wrap this program up for the night. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, and I want to thank Dylan, Pat and Aaron, and Mike, and Ellie, and even Secret Asian Ben. And even with his yellow balls, I want to thank...
Orange Chicken Man.
Orange
Chicken Man.
I want to thank everybody who has tuned in, and we'll be back with this program again. And first week of August, first Sunday of August, we'll be back. So, this week, Ben and Friends is tomorrow, and Ben and Friends. Now this Tuesday, we will not have any programming. It's just going to be automation. Wednesday night will not be any program because it is 4th of July. We will have patriotic music on the 4th of July for everybody. We're going to show our...
a little bit of Canadian.
Yeah, right. No, we're going to show our patriotism. We're going to play some patriotic music on 4th of July. Then the next program after Ben will be the Man-Pocalypse with Aaron and Mike here. And then some kind of radio show will be back Friday night. And then Saturday, Ham Radio Heaven again and Game Jam and Drinks with Larry will be after that. Then next Sunday, the kids again. And I believe, like I said, the following week's going to roll in some new shows here. Like I said, the new show going to be starting out is going to be Deb's new show. That's going to be starting the 10th, and that's going to be Total Request Live. So, I mean, when she announced it, I was joking about it. So she was, Total Request Live. I was like, show me your tits. That was the first thing I said. I said, it's a request show, right? I mean, you should be able to ask for anything you want,
anything you want.
But anything. But I don't want to see him. All right, we're going to get out of here. See everybody. Good night. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Guys.